story in 5 words.
Trump sends illegals to Gitmo. Tyler, President Trump plans to use Guantánamo Bay, which is also known as Gitmo for those at home, to detain up to 30,000 illegal immigrants who have committed crimes. And he signed a memorandum directing the Pentagon and DHS to expand and update the facilities. Is this a good idea or is it a great idea?
Gitmo, Gitmo, Gitmo the hell out of here. How about that? And I got the leg up in solidarity with Tyrus. This is my, taking knee, right? This is my... No, I love it. And I think, honestly, if Dr. Fauci wasn't pardoned for crimes he committed back in 2014, he would be sent there with these criminals. I think that'd be the best punishment, to watch Dr. Fauci tried to administer CDC guidelines in jail. You know, fellas, let's keep the gangbang down to 8 people. It's a real super spreader event. Make sure you put a mask on your penis before you... You know where this is going. And I'm going to censor myself before this is all. It's all going to get cut out.
No, I'll leave that in.
But that's how I feel about Dr. Fauci.
Yes, very strongly. Here's Kat. Here's Trump just basically talking in general terms to the countries that are going to accept illegals.
For the first time in history, we're loading dangerous and illegal aliens into military aircraft and flying them back to the places from which they came. You probably read about Colombia 2 days ago. They said, no, we're not taking them. I said, we're going to take them. You're going to take them. You're going to like it, too. You're going to take them.
That might be the first time a president has ever said, and you're going to like it, too.
Don't think that's true.
I didn't do any research on it, but I'm pretty certain.
Definitely not true.
I'm pretty sure Kennedy. John Kennedy.
Yeah, but Kennedy was saying it to his secretary.
No, he's in the swimming pool. He's in the swimming pool.
What, too soon?
Yeah.
Ask not if you'll like this, too.
I guess this is one of those things where it's like I have a hard time, really hard time, getting my heartstrings going for violent criminals. and
those are Selena Gomez's pals you're talking about.
But the thing is I do differ from some Republicans on immigration. I don't see any need to spend money deporting people who are contributing to our economy. For example, that's one of the ways I differ. But when you talk about violent criminals, I don't see the controversy of, or even the anger and the need to get them out of here. And also people who aren't contributing to the economy. We only have so much. I mean, the amount that we pay in taxes. It's like we have this incentive to have all these people come here. These things make sense to me. I don't know, can you do that?
Trump just says...
He just says, what if we, though? What if we?
And then they do it.
Yeah, I don't know about the legality of it, but I don't understand the aim of attempting to go on people's heartstrings over violent criminals. I don't see how that's controversial.
Wait a sec, did you see the seats in those airplanes? Talk about discount economy. Unbelievable. They walk in there, they're really crappy seats. I'm wondering, do they get a box lunch or what's the deal? That's a long trip down there in a really crappy seat. I think they're really going to ask for better service next time.
Maybe so.
And we should give it Sky Miles for the next deportation.
Tyrus, what about Gitmo?
It should have been open mode. I mean, it should have been used in the first place. And I think it's the one thing that he said that I think is really important. He said, some of the criminals are so bad that we cannot trust the other countries not to just let them back out. So we're just going to hold on to them. So your mass murderers and your mass rapists who should be in prison for the rest of their natural-born lives, whether it's in Gitmo or Havana, doesn't matter as long as they're not hurting anyone anywhere. I think that's important. I think that's good. And to your point, President Trump will be like, hey, what about this? And then 7 or 8 guys like me yeah, I'll roll with that. That sounds good. Hey. And then there's a little guy in the back that no one really talks to. Can we do that legally? And he's like, Yeah, we can. So then they're like, let's do it.
It is.
All right, Diet Cokes for everybody. What's next? You know? Oh, Elon's doing pull-ups. I mean, it's just a fun. This is what happens when people are trying to solve problems come together. And you listen to other people, and you have a president that when you have an idea doesn't go, you know, and then ushered out of a building. This is what we're seeing. This is crazy. Someone had an idea, he heard it, sounded good, legally makes works. Hey, maybe this now will have less in our hotels.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone to.
How am I gonna find a girlfriend?
I'm not saying it, but Kat had brought up earlier an interesting argument where she talked about pulling the heartstrings. Sanctuary cities have no one to blame but themselves.
Right.
You want to be like, no, we're going to hide them all. And then just like any other parent, when you tell you, give me the green crayon, little Greg. No, I don't want to. Fine, I'm taking them all.
Yeah.
And so now all of your little are all going to be pulled out of your sanctuary cities because you wanted to hide the bad ones to stand up for your virtue signaling. So now you'll have none.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, real quick, there's something about this CEO move. Everything is so fast. Is this a common strategy of effective leaders? Like, these things are just happening one after the other after the other.
I don't think Trump gives a He just keeps. I just think he's going to keep going till somebody says no.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is crazy. It's crazy. All right, we got to move on. Up next, her rehab is starting because of her farting.